it's brought another week of bad news and bad publicity onto Fianna Fáil. And this has been alluded to by people in the parliamentary party that they just want to put this presidential election campaign behind them, really. And maybe that review will also cover this aspect. But, it's a bit disingenuous of them to basically be saying, well, sure, everybody knew that Ivan was working for us.
Well, people in the media might have known. People in the media know that
He's done sessions in
politicians.
the past, and we certainly know that politicians get media training. Yeah.
But for the everyday listener of radio or watching TV debates or whatever, they wouldn't know that kind of thing. So how does this change?
Podcasts for that matter. And the difficulty here was that lack of a declaration of interest, that Ivan Yates was out there, even commenting upon Jim Gavin's own campaign and his performances, and at the same time was working with him. So I suppose it gets kicked on. It gets kicked on to media organisations, number one, because there's a blowback there in terms of what checks and balances people have in place in terms of people who are appearing. Because if it had been declared, by the way, Ivan Yates is coaching a candidate in this election, well, then that would have been fair enough. The listeners at home would have been aware of that, and they could have factored that in, and certainly it could have featured in terms of questioning and so on and so forth. So it's how do you get to that point where such matters should be declared? Even Fianna Fáil are saying it should have been declared, but they're rejecting Fine Gael's suggestion that they should have been the ones doing it.